Your stress response system is stuck in the on position, even when there's no actual threat, creating a biological state where relaxation becomes physically impossible. This chronic activation overloads your central nervous system and impairs your natural homeostasis, leaving you wired but exhausted, safe but vigilant. Your inability to unwind isn't a character flaw. It's three hijacked biological systems that modern life has reprogrammed against you. Your amygdala, that almond-shaped structure deep in your brain, is designed to detect physical threats and mobilize stress hormones cortisol and adrenaline. Think of it as your internal security system, constantly scanning for danger. The problem is that this ancient system hasn't updated its software for modern life. Your amygdala can't distinguish between a charging line and a notification ping. Both register as threats requiring immediate attention. When this system becomes hypersensitive, it creates a state of chronic hypervigilance. Every email notification, news alert, or social media ping triggers the same biological cascade that once saved your ancestors from predators. The amygdala spurs an immediate blood sugar spike through circuits involving the hypothalamus and liver, giving you quick energy for fight or flight. But there's nowhere to run from a text message. This creates a biological impossibility. Your nervous system is primed for action while your body remains stationary, flooding your bloodstream with stress chemicals that have no outlet. The amygdala drives an emotional learning state, learning fast, forgetting slow. It remembers every digital threat, building an ever-expanding database of anxiety triggers that keeps your stress response locked in the on position. While your amygdala fires, your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode your body needs to actually relax, cannot activate. Cortisol remains elevated. Relaxation becomes biologically impossible until this surveillance system powers down. After learning how your amygdala treats every notification like a charging lion, do you think you could go 1 hour today without checking your phone? Drop your answer in the comments below. Now, let's look at the second system that's keeping you trapped in this wired state. The second system you need to manually override is your vagus nerve, the biological brakes your body uses to shift from fight or flight into rest and digest mode. It controls heart rate, digestion, stress response, and recovery. When your amygdala floods your system with stress hormones, your vagus nerve is what tells your body the threat has passed and it's safe to power down. You can stimulate it deliberately through slow, diaphragmatic breathing at a rate of around 5.5 to 6 breaths per minute. Inhale for 4 seconds, then exhale for 6 seconds. When you exhale longer than you inhale, it signals your vagus nerve that you're not in danger, activating the parasympathetic nervous system and releasing acetylcholine, the body's calming neurotransmitter. This measurably improves heart rate variability within minutes. The third system requires creating what researchers call threat-free zones, physical spaces where your amygdala can finally stand down. Your amygdala learns through pattern recognition. If you consistently use the same environment for relaxation without digital interruptions, it begins to associate that space with safety. Once the threat detection stops, cortisol returns to baseline within 90 to 120 minutes. Your surveillance system powers down, the negative feedback loop activates, and stress hormones clear. Your body is biologically programmed for recovery. It desperately wants to relax. The interference keeping you wired isn't a character flaw. It's three hijacked systems. Remove the interference, and your natural state of calm returns. Subscribe for more biological breakdowns that actually work. And watch this next. It explains why your sleep stays broken even when you're exhausted.